Wow. Wow.
Coyne lobs a high one. Wigan read it well, but keep the ball moving. Good players. Coyne trying to come through. Coyne turns it back inside. Good backing up. There's a break on by Castleford, and they're going to stir for the line. And he has his feet taken from under him. Well, that was a great break by Castleford. Wigan desperate in defence now. A Southernwood comes over onto Nickow. Nickow holding it, and Castleford are in at the corner after all that attack. Dermot keeping it moving. Wigan turning it back inside. Platt going for the line, hands it down. Padapa reaches it. Is the referee going to give it, or is he going to give a knock on? Sean Edwards moving it across. Wigan holding it. A long, wide testing ball. Wigan going inside. Judd Lydon, can he put it down? Little ruse here now as Edwards has it. Edwards holding it onto Farah. Farah gets it onto Edwards. Onto at the wing. A fire. Referee says forward passes. A Firewood's going for the line. Lying on a little bit in between the play of the ball as Dennis Betts gives a little dummy from behind the play of the ball, then gets it moving. Cowie going for the line. Cowie powering his way, and he's in. A great run by Cowie. Still going down the narrow side. A little grubber kick. And is he going to give the try? And the referee has given the try. Back to Botica. Botica to Edwards. Edwards holding it to time his pass. He's gone for the line. He dummies his way over. A great individual try by this great try scorer as Ford comes over. Ford stretching Wigan. They're trying to batter the way through, and they're over. Crooks is over. Joe Lydon coming in well there. Anderson moving it inside. Coyne's flinging a long one. There's a gap down the middle and Stedman's going through it. He puts a kick behind the defence. Wigan are chasing it. Jason Robinson's there. He's missed it. He's missed it. The ball was in the in-goal area. All Jason Robinson had to do was kick it up. 12 days ago, when Wigan were expecting to seal the championship, they went down by 26 points to 17 to Castleford. This left the championship wide open and must have given St Helens great hope for the battle on Good Friday. If they can win this one, they would then take the championship away from Wigan. Bit of As Your Father going on in the tackling as Philip Clark comes tearing forward. Martin Dermot waiting for the play of the ball. Dermot dummying, trying to break through. Slips a bad one. It's been intercepted by Connolly. It's going for the line. He must score. Bad mistake. 30 metres out, right in front of the Wigan post. Saints coming hard. And there's a gap, and they go striding through. Ropati lobs it out to Sullivan, to Hunt, and Hunt is in at the corner. Into Edwards, who's doing the prompting onto Farrell. Farrell's through! Can they get with him? Oh, he couldn't get it to Edwards, who was on his right. Great break by Andrew Farrell. Wigan surging on. Edwards hands it on. Out! Turn it up to a fire. And a fire's in at the corner. No doubt this little overhead kick and a chase. Robinson's up there, hacks it on. Wigan, a fire's up there. Wigan chasing it over the line. Who's going to get there first? And it's kicked dead. Back to Lydon. Tries a drop. And it's over. No. It was so close. After that tremendous 8 points each draw with St Helens, the fate of the championship is not yet sealed. A mythical hand went up to save St Helens in the very last second, and so Wigan meet Warrington in another important game on Easter Monday morning. Just made the odd sporadic break, but most of the pressure has really come from one. There's a gap. Wigan going for the line. They should score here. Turn it inside. And Wigan are in for the opening score right underneath the post. A great break by Wigan. by the Warrington defenders. Wigan now still persisting out to the left wing, and they're over. Dean Bell going over again.
Stern test now for the Cherry and White's defence. Dwayne Mann has put a grubber in, and Dwayne Mann has scored the try. Well, there you are, the opportunism of Dwayne Mann. We've seen that many times.
As Martin Dermott comes over, Bodicker's lined up, Bodicker's holding it, does a run around, Wigan a short pass, and Edwards is over. Well, all that pressure had to tell eventually, and Wigan go over. Well, that was attractive football. Warrington did well to get into the Wigan line-out and snuff the move out. And they couldn't really get it to the speed man in the right position. Now he hands it in to Edwards. Edwards spreading it out across to the right wing, and a tackle was almost missed, and Wigan going for the line. Should score. Can they reach? And they're over. Well, all that. Yeah. Wigan's young heroes did a tremendous job at Wilderspool, beating Warrington by 27 points to 14 on Easter Monday. So the scene is all set here, and tonight the championship will be decided. If Wigan can win this one, it's Wigan's championship. If they should go down, it will be handed over to St Helens. Wigan, who've been depleted through injuries of one sort and another, almost completely short of prop forwards, are back to almost a full-strength team tonight, with Farah coming back into the lineup and Andy Platt coming into the forwards. So all is set for a tremendous struggle between Wigan coming back to strength and a full-strength Castleford side. In 80 minutes from now, we will know where the championship lies. The teams then for this so vital gate are Wigan, number 1, Hampson, number 2, Jason Robinson, number 3, Wigan captain Dean Bell, number 4, Farah, back after getting injured in the previous game with Castleford, and Mountain of Fire out on the left wing. Wigan half-backs, Boddicker, a lot will be expected from his goal kicking tonight, and at number 7, Sean Edwards. In the front row, Wigan, with many of the props injured, have Dennis Betts in at number 8, a strange position for him. Martin Dermott as ever at number 9, and there was a great roar went up when it was announced that Andy Platt would be playing at 10. In the second row, Sam Panapa and young Andrew Farrell. Loose forward, Philip Clark, and the subs tonight, 14, Barry John Mather and Mike Forshaw. A strong Castleford side. Number 1 is Stedman, number 2 Middleton, 3 is Smith, 4 Anderson, and at 5 is St John Ellis. At half-back, Coyne, and former Wiganer Mike Ford is at scrum half at 7. In the front row, Castleford's goal kicker Lee Crooks, Southernwood and number 10 England. In the second row, Morrison 11 and Ketteridge 12, and Nicow, extremely effective loose forward at 13. And the Castleford subs for tonight at 14, Sampson, and 15, Fisher. The referee screeches on his whistle and summons us, the 2 captains and the 2 mascots. The Wigan mascot for tonight is 8-year-old Philip Cumberbatch from St James Road School in Orrell. Philip plays for the under-9s in the second row, and is a great admirer of one of the locals from there, Andrew Farrell, whom he knows well, and this must be a great moment as he joins Dean Bell in the centre of the field. A great night. Well looked after, these young Wigan supporters, with a young lady who looks after them. And so 80 minutes to go to decide the championship. Wigan will be all out to make it 4 in a row. Wigan, having lost the toss, with Steve Hampson in front of a capacity crowd. The terrace is absolutely jam-packed for the second time in succession. And here we go. Hampson kicking deep and into touch. Good start there by Stephen Hampson, pushing Wigan deep into Castleford territory. Castleford with the first feed, get the possession from the first scrum. No doubt that these two sets of forwards will be having a go at each other in these early minutes as they try to establish the superiority. And the ball slipped through very nicely. That's good play. Wigan coming in. Eventually came away well, came away determinedly. Southernwood trying to get his team moving. And the break is on. Sets all fired up. A fire takes his man. Ball goes out onto Middleton on the wing. And that's been good play. And the ball's gone loose and gone forward. Well, that was good play, good combined play by Castleford. Having beaten Wigan 10 days ago, there won't be an awe of them tonight. Fighting for a place in the top four, and Wigan to feed. Edwards gets it, moving it across field, and Castleford in quickly, and a penalty right away in the first tackle on Wigan. Little bit of ill-discipline. It's foolish of them to be giving penalties, and Andrew Farrell finding touch 10 metres of the halfway line, and now it's the Wigan forwards dragging Castleford with them up to the halfway line. Little switch from behind to play the ball, and Farrell again, tremendous run. A great prospect, this young lad. Great speed, strength and ball skills. Wigan now taking the game into the Castleford half. Quick play the ball. Martin Dermott going through from acting half-back up to the 20-metre line. Wigan now in a high gear. Edwards holding it, bringing it back into the centre. Wigan battering the way forward. Are they going to try a drop goal? 15 metres out, and it's flung back. And the goal stride, and it's there. 1 point to nil. Botica, the machine kicker, banging it over. Wigan going to a 1-0 lead. And just a few minutes play, under 5 minutes gone. Wigan leading by 1 point to nil. Well, Wigan went well down the field after the penalty kick. They took it down. Well set up by Andrew Farrell. He goes so well down the middle of the field. And that's a high, awkward one, taken cleanly by Wigan. Met strongly and determinedly by the Castleford defenders. Fire in the middle of the field, almost through. Feet grabbed from behind. Bit of a menace in the middle of the field. Wigan's power men, the big tanks, forcing the way forward. And Castleford with a very big pack. Wigan spectators think there's lying on taking place as Wigan come round the narrow side. Dennis Betts taking them with him, and Wigan are definitely all fired up. Out to Edwards. Edwards holding it onto Clark. Clark brushing them off. Wigan go down in the fifth tackle, still in their own half. And referee letting play go on as it comes to Edwards. Has to change direction. Kicks to Steadman. Steadman juggling with it. Takes it the second attempt on his own 20-metre line. Solid line of cherry and white jerseys following up that kick. Talking about changing the rule next season following the kick up. Wigan, and it's good determined running. That's great running by Castleford. Coming inside. Still going for the line, and the Wigan defence covering back, can't put him down. A powerful, powerful run by Castleford, and we've got a game on our hands here as Castleford come onto the 20-metre line, whipping the ball right across the field. Wigan are in. Manchester without the ball, a big overlap, and Wigan did well to stitch that up, but it's all Castleford now. They're throwing everything they've got at Wigan. Wigan defence in a bit of disarray. Ball's turned inside, and the referee will give the knock on. Well, that was grave danger to Wigan, and Castleford, who are such an inconsistent team, are playing great football tonight. And it was desperate last-ditch tackling there by Wigan as they backpedalled so sharpish. Edwards 10 metres out, right underneath his own post. Feeds the scrum, he gets it out, lobs it across field, a bit slow. Wigan running right back into the pack as it breaks up. Jason Robinson coming in, going to try and clear his lines. He comes away so well, gains 5 metres, takes it over the 20-metre line. Now it's Dermot coming into behind the play of the ball. Platt taking it, turning inside, taking them with him. And relentlessly Wigan push the way forward. Dennis Betts onto Farrell. Farrell no way through for him this time. It has to go down, and the tackling's fierce. Wigan turning it back inside, trying to keep it moving, but they're bogged down a bit in the middle of the field, and they have to go down in the 5th tackle. Wigan not too well organised, bit of lying on in between the play of the ball, and that's hoisted high by Dermot. Stedman's under it, takes it well. Wigan move up quickly, and Stedman has to die the death as the Wigan defenders go in to take him, and this game is fast and furious. Wigan coming round from the play of the ball, finding him hard to put down. Wigan cannot get the men down. Castleford playing with great commitment and great determination, coming hard at Wigan, and the big strong men, they must have decided they're going to lick us in the forwards, and there's certainly speed out on the right wing, as we saw in the last attack that they made. Wigan going to need to hold them this first 20 minutes and try to establish some superiority to Castleford. Now moving the ball wide, Dean Bell coming in, read it well, snatched him out of the air. Good tackling by Bell, lined up for the kick, being held. Grubber kick coming through behind the defence. Hampson's there, takes it cleanly. The defenders there to batter him down. Jason Robinson coming up. Good running by Hampson, gained a lot of valuable territory there before he was eventually down. Martin Dermot to Edwards, Edwards onto Robinson, Robinson trying to cut through, and he's hacked down. Dermot coming onto Edwards, Edwards holding it along and onto Bell, Bell going inside, well to hang on to it. Dermot coming over on the halfway line. Dermot. Wigan bringing it into the middle, trying to come down the centre of the field, and Wigan finding it hard to make ground as they go down in the 5th tackle. Edwards puts a little overhead kick, snatch it up, get possession, keeping it going. Can they get it out to a fire? A fire going for the line, a fire going for the corner, and he's forced into touch a yard or so out from the corner flag. That little kick, teasing kick of Sean Edwards caused a lot of damage, but it's the 6th tackle, so it will be a play of the ball. Well, that was a great burst by Wigan. They followed it up well. They knocked the ball about. Getting very dark here as the twilight begins to set in, and the lights not yet being effective on the ground. So it's 10 metres out after the treatment has been given by the Castleford physio, and the Wigan crowd getting behind Wigan. They'll be wanting a 4th successive championship. 1 point in it then, as we're Wigan hurling them back. Bit lighter in the pack than Castleford, but playing with a lot of effort as the big men try to bring the ball away, and Wigan nailing them down 10 metres out. Quickly from behind the play of the ball, moving the ball across the field well. Good handling by Castleford. Wigan pushing them back to the try line. And this time it's Castleford who found it hard, making territory. Wigan not smothering the men. Ball's gone astray, that's Wigan's ball. Wigan in possession, just outside the 20-metre area, and Castleford starting to make mistakes. Going through from acting half-back, bit of a wasted play of the ball. Wigan now, Farrell, long pass coming across. Wigan still hammering away inside this 20-metre zone. Been desperate to get a try on the board in these early stages. On to Platt, Platt's nailed 5 yards out. And the referee giving the penalty, lying on in the tackle. Philip Clark coming hard, and chance here for Wigan. 10 minutes gone. Botica with what for him should be a simple kick. Halfway in from the touchline, just inside the 20-metre line, and been a couple of dangerous breaks from Castleford, but the pressure, the real pressure, has been coming from Wigan. A fire almost over in the far corner. Wigan battering away then at the line, held just short, bit of holding down in the tackle. Gives Botica a chance to put another 2 points. Botica chasing Punchy Griffith's record, comes up, hits it, and it's there, 3 points to nil after 10 minutes. Wigan, I think, would dearly love to get a 6-pointer, though, to stretch the way and establish the superiority. Referee stops the clock, and this crowd is very tense, very worked up. A high lofted ball, not very deep. Wigan take it cleanly. Wigan looking very sharp and very alert tonight. Jason Robinson running wide, tries to straighten up. They always seem to manage to get him just at the last minute. Just when he seems through, it doesn't come to him. Wigan playing it close around to play the ball, and that's power play, kept the ball going. Oh, Wigan let it went backwards, balls all over the place. And it's Castleford who come up with it after some loose play. A lot of tension in the handling, and that's hard tackling as they come in and meet them, take them man and ball. Castleford. Referee shouting play on. A little bit of loose play. Castleford then in possession. Turning round, changing direction, trying to come down the middle. Wigan, and he lets him get his pass in. Referee shouting play on. Castleford having the rub of the green at the moment with these loose balls. Long wide pass trying to stretch Wigan. Good tackling, smothers them, takes them out, puts them down in the fifth tackle. Nick Howe from behind to play the ball. An overhead kick. Jason Robinson has it. Running it out, coming away well. Good run by Jason Robinson before he's down. And a penalty to Wigan in the tackle, infringing in the tackle. Jason Robinson taking it, not taking anything out of him. And so this should be a bit of relief for Wigan. Wigan bang it into touch. Martin Dermott onto Wigan, coming hard onto that ball. Dennis Betts going to first pass. But it's Farrell who takes it. Farrell running straight at them. Stopped dead in his tracks. Wigan bogged down at the moment. Wigan now trying to get it out to the fire wing. Bags of cover there to take him. Beat him man after man, almost up to the halfway line. Bit of leading on at the play of the ball, and the line up well up our Castleford as Wigan are put down, and then a lot of booing coming from the Wigan spectators as Edwards gets his kick in. Stedman has it clean, bringing his wing, bringing Ellis inside, and Ellis, Wigan defenders have no problem with it, but Castleford incurring the wrath of the crowd as they're lying up very, very close, and referee not taking very much notice of them. Castleford now switching it out towards this left wing. Nickau almost through, plays it quickly. It's a good play of the ball by Nickau, getting on with the game. Wigan tackling desperately. Castleford coming away quickly from the play of the ball. Dean Bell going in hard, buries his man in the fifth tackle. Southernwood from behind the play of the ball, a long one back. left-footed kick, going cross-field, coming to a fire. Sits up nicely for him. A fire trying to come down the middle, absolutely buried. Just outside his own 20-metre areas. Wigan running a bit wide, playing it safe, giving his team time to get back and regroup. And that's great running by Wigan. Crowd love that. Martin Dermott coming up. Platter short pass. Wigan still going, driving over the halfway line. Every run being applauded. Martin Dermott to Edwards. Edwards moving a long one. Wigan forced back into the centre of the field. Pottican knocking them off. Managed to get his pass in, but the ball's gone. Referee signalling that 5 tackles have gone as Martin Dermott comes up. And Dermott it is who hoists a high one, a shallow one. It's been followed up. Ball's bouncing awkwardly. Bell is up there, up quickly. Good tackling by Dean Bell. Good following up play by him. Castleford back again then in their own 20-metre area. Perhaps stamina and strength will eventually decide this game. And the Wigan chanting starting up a long wide pass, testing Wigan as they come in. Castleford move, not coming off, and they're coming back again to one man at a time rugby. Little run around by Castleford. Wigan are in the line now. Dean Bell goes in. Managed to get his pass in, no, trying to bring his wingman inside. Philip Clark coming over. Castleford moving it cross-field. A kick behind the defence. Hampson having to go across for it. 10 metres out. Safe pair of hands this time. He has a fire with him. Using a fire as a fall. Turns it back inside. A fire. A good running by a fire. And this game is fast and furious. Wigan dummying the way through from acting half-back. One wonders how long these players can keep up this torrent of football. Dermott through, going away, has support with him, up to Edwards. Edwards is going for the line, back outside. Ball's kicked astray. Well, Wigan almost through then, made the break. Good break by Dermott, causing a lot of trouble in Castleford ranks. Wigan just didn't have the speed to finish that movement off as the Castleford three-quarters, and Wigan, but they're not putting the man down in that instance. Castleford with an overlap again, but they've lost possession. That should be Wigan's ball. Wigan have it. And it's back to one. Wigan now, a lot of possession. Castleford line up very close as Edwards moves the ball across, and Castleford moving into the Wigan line. Forcing them back into the centre of the... And you can see them standing in front of the referee, and he's taking no notice as Wigan once again break through the gap. Quick play by Wigan, moving it across the line. Switched inside. And Wigan are over. Well, that was great play by Wigan. They hammered away and they hammered away and they swung that ball about. And that was all heart that took Philip Clark over. Heart, commitment, strength and determination. And he had a hell of a job getting that ball down, but down he banged it underneath the post to make it now. Wigan 7, Castleford 0. Halfway through the first half, 20 minutes gone, Wigan 7-0. And now, and Hearts are beating fast out here tonight as Bottica makes it 9-0. 9 to Wigan, 0 to Castleford. Quarter of this game gone then, and the effort that's going out on that field is absolutely tremendous. Even without Skerritt and Cowie, and Lucas. These Wigan lads are standing up to this strong Castleford pack. A high ball again. Wigan's handling absolutely sure and safe. And this game has been on the boil from the word go. Philip Clark again is hurled down. A fire's in the middle of the field as Wigan come round this narrow side. There are going to be some battered and bruised bodies tomorrow. And Farrell running cross field, puts his head down, tries to burrow his way through as Martin Dermott goes over with Edwards on his left. Out to Edwards, Edwards handed on, and Wigan trying to crash the way through. Edwards' first pass, lined up for the kick, short one. Well taken by Ellis, Ellis going in midfield. Line of defenders there to bury him, take him. That kick of Edwards gaining Wigan a lot of ground, and some of the Castleford players going back rather wearily. Great roar from the Wigan chorus, the Wigan angelic chorus. Wigan, we love you. Wigan penalised in the tackle. I think that's the first penalty that Wigan have given away. And Castle for a moment or two there looked rather weary. This should give them some relief. It's belted into touch, just inside the Wigan half. And it's head down and bash. Wrestling them down to the ground. Once again it's forward rushing, and Wigan a good forward rushing, driving deep into Wigan territory. A bit of run around going on. The ball's been dropped. Referee says play on. It's bounced fortunately for Castleford, and it's back to one, says the referee. He judges that Wigan had touched it. So Castleford now with plenty of possessions, a lot of tackles. Wigan tackle is absolutely devastating at the moment of the ball. Spread wide and deep. Nick Howe going into the middle, gets his pass in, and Wigan have read it well. That man, Dean Bell, coming in again, smothering his man. Wasted tackle from behind the play of the ball, and Castleford are finding it very hard to dent the Wigan defence. Almost through. They got the pass in this time. Right in front of the post, 5 tackles gone. Castle are going to try a little ruse here. They tried to kick through before, and it's there again. It's up in the air, and the ball's everywhere. And Castleford have had a lucky break, and Castleford have scored. Well, that was another jammy try. They got 2 like that at Castleford. They put a grubber kick in, and that brings them right back into the game. And Mike Ford, following up the little kick through, it hit a Wigan player, bounced in the air, and Wigan indecisive, undecided, didn't know what was going to happen, brings Castleford, who've never really been in the game, right back into it now with 4 points to Castleford. Castleford 4, Lee Crooks right in front of the sticks. Well, that one hopes that doesn't knock Wigan back too much. Will have put fresh heart, obviously, into Castleford. Stabs at it, and it's 9-6. Oh, just when it looked as if Wigan were really getting right on top, Castleford not giving in, not yielding, not so early in the game. Plucked back 6 points. Wigan indecisive with the ball bouncing about. They fell for it twice, and that's a short one this time by Wigan. They're under it. Well taken by Castleford. Wigan not gained a lot of territory from that kick-off. They've decided they're going to have a short kick-off. And there's still a lot of tackling to be done in this game. And it's hard and straightforward. Ford turning and twisting, and the ball's lobbed up in the air, and the ball's been dropped. Wigan stretching out desperate hands, clawing away, trying to get the men down. Moving into the forwards, and it's a hard battle between these two packs, and that's the fifth tackle. The ball's flung back, low kick coming through. Robinson is back there. Robinson takes it after he trapped it, running across the face of his own post, met by defenders, wanting to get up quickly, and there's nowhere they'd let him. And Wigan finding it hard to come away from the play of the ball. And a penalty to Wigan, and a great ironic cheer goes up. One wonders if Wigan can reach the touchline from there. Looks as if it'll be Andrew Farrell, left-footed. And he makes sure that it goes into touch. That's good enough from there. Wigan without Joe Lydon today to boot the ball down the field. And play the balls are very slow as Castleford lying on the man when they go down. There are three men in the tackle, are in no hurry to get up. Dermot moving it out wide, Edwards handing it on. Bell going inside, turns his back and his shoulder into them. On to Edwards. Edwards on to Robinson. Robinson running wide, straightens up. Wigan tight in the forwards, shoulder in, charge over the halfway line. Go down, 5 tackles gone. Martin Dermot's there, he has Edwards, he gives it to Edwards. Edwards gets his kick in. Comes to Ellis, Ellis going in midfield. Running very wide. And he's almost through. He's still on his feet, they can't get him down. And that's good running by Ellis. Strong and elusive. Southernwood from behind to play the ball, grovels his way forward. Couple of yards. Castleford forwards coming in hard. Ball's been dropped, that should be Wigan. And they get up, they're still going. Edwards having to come to act in half-back. Bell's with him, it misses Bell out. Wigan forwards, finding it hard to gain any territory. Martin Dermot, short one. It's a war of attrition here. Wigan are trying to batter the way through, and it isn't easy. Dermot to Edwards. Edwards dancing nearly through, gained a good 15 metres. Wigan, little switch onto Dean Bell. Dean Bell turning, goes down. The 20 metres out. Are they going to try the drop? They're in front of the post. They've flung it back. Wigan are going to have to kick. Botica puts a little overhead kick in, covered by Middleton. Botica's up there to hang on to him, but Middleton coming away well until he's down. A Fire going in. Fire hanging on to his man. Does well to tackle the acting half-back. Crowd loved that one from Martin O'Fire. And Wigan holding, cheering every tackle as they hurl them back a good 5 metres. O'Fire's up to act in half-back. No. And Castleford are now frustrated, finding it desperately hard to gain any territory. Ball's been dropped, Wigan going in hard into the tackle, causing Castleford to make mistakes. So this should be Wigan's put in. Wigan now in a good attacking position on the 20-metre line. They brought a Fire across to an outside centre position. Packs all over the place. Long lob pass. Botica holding it onto Bell. Bell taking them with him. Fierce tackling by Castleford stops him. Lot of line on going on. Wigan moving it quickly out to Robinson, not to Robinson but into touch. Wigan trying to get that ball quickly out to the wing. Final pass going astray, going into touch. So it'll be Mike Ford to feed the scrum, and probably Mike Ford to get it out. Ford has it. Ford going away from the scrum. It's put down. Hampson getting up among the defenders. Castleford now, and that's good tackling by Wigan. The ball's gone back, again, but Wigan have it. And the referee is bringing them back. Wigan looked as if they had an overlap. Giving the put in to Wigan. Wigan won that ball from the loose play. Packs all over the place on the 20-metre line. Sean Edwards to feed. Bit of trouble going on in the front rows as they fight for position. Now it's Dermot who can't get in now. Neither side will yield an inch as Edwards feed, and Edwards gets it out onto a Bell, and a fire's been felled off the ball. He's back on his feet. Wigan now trying to batter the way over the 20-metre line. Castleford wrestling and mauling away in the tackle as Dermot moves it across field onto Edwards. Edwards bringing it back down the middle to Farrell. Farrell's cutting to, still just inside the 20-metre area. Wigan going through from behind to play the ball. 5 metres out. Hammering away now at the Castleford line. Edwards holding it onto Bell. Bell trying the hard way. Wigan 5 metres out. Edwards, a cross kick, a fire's up there, ball's loose, and this could be danger for Wigan. Middleton came away well. That ball, foot the other way, and the fire was in, so it's let Castleford off the hook a little bit. And bad play by Castleford, slow and indecisive. Still only 3 points in it. Wigan coming in quickly, coming in hard. And there's no doubt there's tremendous effort being made by this Castleford side. 5 tackles gone. Castleford lined up for the kick, left-footed. Hampson coming across for it, takes it cleanly, coming up to the halfway line, and he can't get out of that tackle, and down he has to go. Dean Bell coming back, turns it inside onto Robinson. Robinson running straight at the defenders, and they take his feet from under him. Dermot makes a lovely break from behind to play the ball. Good darting run. Now it's Edwards' turn. Edwards is up there to try and get them moving. Platt being held. Not fully fit, of course, been off some time. Wigan going round the narrow side. And trying to force the way through onto a fire. Going for the corner, puts a kick in, it's too hard. Back to the 20-metre line. One wonders how long Castleford can withstand all this pressure. They come up to the Wigan line once and scored immediately. A Wigan player flattened. Referee stopping the play. Dermot, who was in the wars on Monday, is flat out on the floor. About 5 minutes or so to go to half-time, and Wigan have been in the ascendancy for a long time, but have not managed to get any more points on the board. Martin Dermot gets up very gingerly. The referee going to carry on with the game. No, it was Farrell, I think, who was down. Wigan buying no dummies, taking no prisoners. Lee Crooks upended and downed. Still 10 metres inside the Castleford half. Clash of bodies. Wigan coming well into the Castleford line. Stop them on the halfway line with 5 tackles gone. Back to Stedman. Robinson, safe as houses in that defensive position. And Wigan back on their own 20-metre line. Philip Clark from behind the play of the ball, moves it inside. Dean Bell running wide, knocks one off. Dean Bell still going. Dermot going on his own, still going, can't get his pass into the support. Edwards was with him. Wigan ploughing the way down the middle of the field. Edwards trying to spread the ball. Botica, long one. Wigan moving to Clark, onto Robinson. Robinson puts a kick in. He's knocked down. The referee giving the penalty to Wigan for obstruction on Robinson after he kicked through. Dying minutes of this first half. Wigan with a penalty. Dean Bell calling for the ball. Now is he going to give Botica a monumental kick? Botica sizing up the situation, decides he's going to try and get another 2 points on. A vital time this to score. There's been a little bit of stoppage time. 1 or 2 injuries. Been so fierce out there. Botica almost on the touchline, slightly round the corner. Need to make it dead if he can. If he can't score, hits it hard, and it fades past the post, and it's been caught in the end goal there, and he's been allowed to bring it out a long way. But Wigan now 5 metres out. Castleford with the ball and coming away well from acting half-back. That's good clearing running. Well, Botica's kick just faded this side of the post. Castleford be desperate to hang on now as we come up to half-time. And it's 1 man at a time rugby as they go down in the 5th tattle. Robinson retreating, flung back to Stedman, caught on the wrong foot, hoists a high one. Hampson takes it, he has a fire with him, but decides to come back into the middle, and he can't get out of the tattle as his ankles are taken from under him. Wigan moving it inside onto Robinson. Robinson going hard and straight. Wigan playing it down the middle as Andy Platt forges his way forward. Dermot, long fast pass to Edwards. Edwards trying to come down the middle. Football forced back into the centre. And Wigan going round in decreasing circles at the moment. Slow behind the play. The ball to get Edwards killed. He's had his head knocked off. Well, that was a nasty one. Edwards was nearly decapitated then. This should be a penalty to Wigan. Martin Dermot, wonder if he's injured, was very slow behind the play of the ball. He gave an infirmary pass to Edwards, who nearly had his head taken off, drops the ball, and it will Andrew Farrell. Gets it into touch, just inside. War of attrition at the moment between these forwards. Bell. Hampson's kick is charged down, so it should be Wigan's put in. There's Wigan to feed the scrum. Can they pull something out in this last minute? Referee going to get sandwiched. Edwards feeds quickly out. Wigan moving it across field. Bell having to stand still onto a Fire. Fire trying to run round. Is well tattled. Can't get away from that sort of tackling. Farah coming over to help out. Farah moves it inside. Wigan did well to hang on to that. Rather wild pass. Robinson making a good run from behind the play the ball. To Edwards. Edwards to Farrell. Farrell trying to dummy his way through. And there goes the hooter for a hard fought first half. Wigan really should have more points on the board for all the attacking they've done, and they're going with only a 3-point lead. Wigan 9, Castleford 6.
If you're moving, get the very latest in electric central heating for your new home. Dial 100 and ask for free phone Smart Heat.
Well, with the score at 9-6, this must be anybody's game. Wigan with the first touch of it in this second half. They hammered away at the Castleford line for a long period. Territorially, they were right on top, but couldn't get over the line. And it was like this at Weldon Road 10 days ago. And it was in the second half that Castleford piled on the points. Wigan now, Sean Edwards showing them the ball. Wigan trying to come down the middle, and the break is on. Good running by Wigan. Into the opposition half. They move it out towards the right, surging forward. That's a good run by Wigan, right from their own line in that series of tackles. They've taken it up the field, and there's a high, dangerous ball. And it's been taken by Wigan. Can they keep it moving? Going for the line. Is he going to get in? He's going for the corner, and he's in. Who is that? I can't see. Well, that was a great up and under there by Wigan. And in this early minutes, Botica goes in at the corner. This point scoring machine. That was a lovely up and under. Wigan grabbed it quickly, moved it out well. And Botica streaked for the corner flag and got it in just inside the corner flag. So Wigan now going to a much healthier lead, a 13 points to 6 lead. And him with his attempt to convert his own try right on the 20-metre line. A metre in from this left-hand touch line, down to the Whitbread stand end of the ground. Stabs at it, the crowd is shouting yes, and it's yes. What a tremendous kick. Wonderful, wonderful kick. 15 points to 6. And that puts a different complexion on this second half. And the Wigan crowd are revelling in this. They're all worked up, wanting to cling onto this championship. And the tails are up now as Hampson takes them with him, comes in hard. And Wigan dragging them with him. Fire was up with him in the centre of the field. And Dean Bell streaking through. Wigan over the halfway line. Gets the ball out. Wigan going for the line. Is he going to... And he's held a yard short. Botica tearing down the field. Wigan now right hot on the attack. Moving the ball across the line. Trying to crash the way over. And they're in. They're in. Jason Robinson going in for the second try within 3 minutes. Could this become an avalanche? Could it become a rout? Wigan 19 points on. They'd fought so hard, nothing to show. And then suddenly the Golden Boys are in the rain. Well, from one end of the field, right from the kick-off. Once again, Wigan took the ball. Castleford have kicked off twice, and Wigan have scored twice without Castleford being able to get a finger on the ball. Tremendous power play by Wigan. Jason Robinson finishing off like an old head instead of the young lad that he is in his first season on the first team at Wigan. And once more, Frano Botica, an extremely difficult kick to take. And the crowd is shouting yes, and it is, it's again. 20, oh, does he do it? Rocket propelled, 21 points to 6. And Castleford must be dreading kicking off in case Wigan go straight down the field and get a hat-trick out of it. Well, I don't think there's a team in the league can give Wigan 15 points start at the beginning of the second half. And that safe pair of hands there again. That's how the last one started, with Hampson taking it cleanly, taking it on, running up the defensives. Edwards prompting his team. Almost through again. And a penalty to Wigan in the tackle. Referee having a little word. Little bit of niggle, bit of frustration perhaps getting under the Castleford skins. As Wigan decide they're going to take a tap penalty. And they're moving it out now up to the right wing. Jason Robinson being forced inside, dancing and jinking his way like an India rubber ball. Andrew Farrell used a bit of guile there and he took that quick tap penalty. Up to the halfway line now. Out to Edwards. Edwards handing it on. A bit of lying on again in the tackle. Out to Edwards. Coming back inside, keeping it moving. They're right in the Wigan line out. They're being funneled back into the centre of the field. Over the halfway line. On to Sean Edwards. Sean Edwards running wide. Bringing it on straight. Wigan tearing down the middle. Jet propelled they are at the moment. High octane petrol they're working on. A Wigan player hurt in that tackle. A little bit of loose play by Wigan. Grubber kick is put through. Ball being picked up by Wigan. Kick through again and being chased to the line. Ellis absolutely fouled. And I think Botica got hurt as he went into the tackle. He hit the opposition with his knees, but he's back on his feet. So Castleford back in their own 20-metre area. This Wigan side is so committed to winning. It breaks the heart when they lose. Defeat is something they cannot stand. Castleford now, a little bit of obstruction, running without the ball. Nickau turns it inside, good run by Nickau. And a break on here, Wigan covering across, Sean Edwards coming. Castleford good, and a beautiful tackle by Edwards. A fantastic tackle, rolls him over into touch. Well, you could see Edwards timing his run, timing his man, and that was a great run down this right wing by Middleton. But Edwards, beautiful defensive cover work there. Roll him over the touchline. The break was on, and that's a flying wingman, but a tremendous tackle by Edwards. Botica going to scrum half. Wigan now glad to have possession, 10 metres out. A fire is over there, but it's going to be a slow play of the ball. A fire trying to dance his way through. Plods his way forward a couple of yards. And here are the faster men, bigger men, bringing it away up to the 20-metre line. Wigan now surely have this game in the bag. Castleford struggling now against Wigan. Wigan turning it back into the centre, still trying to fight the way forward, and the referee stops the clock. I think somebody's been hurt in that tackle. The referee was in very, very quickly to call on the physio. Is it blood, I wonder? Looks as if it could well be. Wigan not using the substitutes at the moment. Towel being applied, it could well be a bit of a cut. The referee's very quickly onto the tattle and stops the game. Looks as if the physio's done a good job. Wigan on the last tattle onto Edwards. Edwards kicks behind the defence, but Ellis going back for it. Coming in field, and he's running to a brick wall. Castleford 10 metres inside their own half, going round the narrow side of the field, running away from all his players. The Wigan spectators in good form now. The team with the noses well in front. Long pass now, spreading the ball well. That's nice passing. Nickard times it so well. Not an inch of ground gain as they move the ball from one wing to another. Wigan fighting for dear life. Change of direction, little grubber kick through into touch. So the Wigan to feed. 30 metres out. Sean Edwards back in fettle after the tremendous tattle that he made. Feeds, comes out to Edwards, onto a Fire who's gone inside. Edwards, Fire taking them on. Sean Edwards going over, following the play well. Wigan now spreading the ball well across the field out to Robinson. Robinson surging down the field. Never knows when he's dead, Jason Robinson, fighting for every inch of the way. Castleford ran very, very quickly at the play of the ball. Trying to stultify Wigan, trying to snuff them out. Game just simmering at the moment. Wigan play it to themselves, a lot of ground gain, streaking for the line. And Edwards, as ever, was following up. Wigan pouring the way down the field. Forcing it out to the right wing. Long pass out onto the wing. Little overhead kick. Who's going to get there first? And it's into touch. Just short of the corner flag. So Wigan once again in the good attacking position, but it'll probably be Castleford to get position. The referee spotted something which I couldn't see from here, and Wigan have a penalty 10 metres out. And it looks as if Botica will 20,000 on the ground today. Botica 10 minutes in from the touch line, 10 metres in from the touch line. 13 minutes gone in the second half. Wigan leading by 21 points to 6. And I've never seen this or heard this Wigan crowd in such a hilarious mood. Their hearts are high. The spirits have been lifted by this tremendous performance by Wigan, particularly in this first 13 minutes of this second half. Frano Botica then with score, Wigan 21, Castleford 6. He comes up, he hits it, he lifts it, and it's there again. 23 points to 6. People wonder why the ball always goes to Hampson. It's because Hampson, and he's always in the right place to take it. And he takes it so cleanly. Wigan forwards now, revelling in this. On top, good lead. Castleford lining up very, very close, not being pulled back by the referee. Wigan coming hard from the play the ball. So well organised, so well drilled, playing precision football. Each man knowing what is coming off, all moving into the right place at the right time. Oh, Wigan have knocked on. Referee since the last tackle, so it's another 6 for Castleford. Not like Wigan to make the mistake behind the play the ball. And this is dull, pedestrian stuff from Castleford at the moment. It's brute force and ignorance at the moment as one man at a time can chase him forward. And the ball's been dropped in the tackle. Our Wigan last in the pace better. And it looks as if a substitution, it could well be made. They've sat down again. Number 10 will be coming off. And number 12. Too big with possession. Onto a fire trying to get through. And what keeping a careful eye on as he switched over to the far side of the field from his left wing. Wigan coming through well from acting half-back. And Hampson and Ketteridge going to be brought off. Wigan battering the way now into Castleford territory. Wigan doing a little dummy and being forced back down the middle. Dermott, so good behind the play the ball. Out to Edwards. Edwards kicks behind the defence. Ellis having to chase, and that's a lovely place kick. Picks it up on his try line, running wide. He can certainly move, and he's hammered down on his own line. Good following up by Wigan. And great oohs come from the crowd. And Ellis not happy at being tackled. Landed out right underneath his own post. And so this should be a penalty to Wigan, right underneath the sticks. Touch should have been on. And Ellis, who'd been caught in possession on his own line, lashed out, made some good runs, couldn't stand it, lost his temper, and this is probably another 2 points. So Castleford are down to 10 men, brought both the substitutes on. Number 10 has gone off, England has gone off, Ketteridge has gone off, and the 2 substitutes, Sampson and Fisher, are both on, and Wigan are going to make a substitution. Wigan are bringing on Mike Cassidy, Mike Forshaw, and who's coming off? I can't see yet. Well, simple kick for Frano Botica. And Dennis Betts has come off in the blood drain. He's had treatment a short while ago, and Mike Forshaw coming on the goal to open side prop. Wigan winning by 23 points to 6. "19 minutes, so we're halfway through this second half. Wigan players probably saying to themselves, we're still the champions in spite of all the hassle of ifs and buts, and suppose we lose, and suppose St Helens win. And there will be a lot of St Helens hearts down in the boots tonight. I've no doubt many of them have come here hoping that they would be able to gloat over Wigan, but there's another 2 points on the board for Wigan. 25 points to 6, and Castleford taking quite a shellacking. Well, fresh pair of legs on the Wigan side, but Dennis Betts has had a great game. Looked like a head wound. Wigan had a bad one at Warrington on Monday, and another one tonight. If they can survive this, they'll not know what's hit them when they get a 9-day rest. And it's Hampson again, taking it from the kick-off. Mike Forshaw, fresh, dying to get into the game. Edwards prompts him along. Fire, trying to batter his way through. Not a physique man, more for the guile. As Wigan remorselessly take Castleford back towards the halfway line. Wigan lost the ball in the tackle. Referee says play on. Couldn't hang on to it when they went down in the tackle and made a gift of it to Castleford. Nick Cowell coming up now behind the play the ball, turning it inside, substitute surging forward, and he's cutting 2 on the Wigan 20-metre line. And that's great tackling by Wigan. Philip Clark, a tower of strength in this Wigan side. And Wigan holding Castleford on the Wigan 20-metre line. Castleford now spreading on to Nick Cowell. Nick Cowell dumbing with it. Wigan hang on to him and he has to go down. 5 tackles gone, ball's gone loose. Wigan dive on it and Wigan have the possession. A little bit of loose play, a little bit of tiredness creeping in perhaps. As Wigan say, we'll show you who are the top dogs here. Martin Dermott. Fast pass. Edwards lobs a wide one. That's it. Got them out. Wigan surging down the right wing. Turning up to the halfway line. Turning back inside. Wigan going for the line. There's plenty of support there. Can they keep it going? And they're snuffed out. And they get up again. Ball still floating about. Wigan going for the line. Can they get into the corner? And they're held just short of the line. From one try line to another. Length of the field. Beautiful rugby by Wigan. Poetry in motion as these great players surge down the field. Wigan now right on the Castleford line. Edwards doing the run around. Long pass here, I think, if Wigan can keep it going. Dumming with it. Going for the line. Can he get it down? And he's forced into touch, just short of the corner flag. And Farrer is coming off, and Barry John Mad Farrer has been carrying an injury for some time. He's done enough tonight to earn his corn, to earn his medal. Ford puts it in, out to Castleford. Wigan, Philip Clark breaking quickly from the pack. Covering the cross is a good loose forward shoot from the scrum. Andrew Farrer, in his season at Wigan, will be delighted. We're looking forward to Wembley. He's already got a Regal Trophy and a Lancashire Cup medal. And now it looks like he's going to have a Trumpet Championship medal. And this could be the season when Wigan win everything. Barry John Mathers in there in the middle of it, in the thick, giving another new pair of legs. And no penetration coming at all from Castleford as they dive with it in the 5th tackle. Lined up for the kick. Hampson's back, Robinson's back, and it's Robinson who takes it on his 20-metre line. Robinson tearing down the field. Heart as big as a lion. Wigan a little bit disorganised as Hampson is swung down and round. Nobody out on this wing. Goes inside. Forshaw driving up to the halfway line. Barry John Mather looking to get into the game. But Nick Carr comes in to bury Wigan. Dermot from behind the play of the ball, that little darting run. Wigan keeping the ball moving well, it's gone backwards. As it comes out to Hampson, Hampson left-footed kicks. He's following it through, it's an awkward ball, it's going to have to be played. And it's covered just inside the field of play. And Hampson buries his man and hurls him over the touchline. Great play by Stevie Hampson, put in a beautifully placed kick. It had to be picked up, and he was following it well, and he went in so hard into the tackle, hammered him into touch. So it will be Wigan to feed, 10 metres out. Well, that was good football by Stevie Hampson. Edwards to feed. Hanging in the pack. Edwards. And the referee, I think, giving Wigan a penalty for offside at the scrum. And Edwards deciding he's going to bring the game back a little bit, kicks the ball backwards. Wigan, little more room to manoeuvre. Wigan drawing in the defenders. Moving it across the line. Gap is sealed by the Castleford defence. Long pass going out to the right wing, and good tackling, snuffs out the Wigan attack, but it's still all Wigan at the moment. Wigan have seen the line, battering the way forward towards it. Ellis, having finished his Simbian offence. Barry John Mather knocks on. It's a long way for him to bend down. It's be cold up there where he is, a big tall lad. And so Castleford, Ellis wanted to come back on. It's 30 minutes still to play then. Castleford coming away round the blind side, and this time it's Edwards who's accused of being offside. And a little bit of needle creeping in. Ford and Edwards played on the same team together here at Wigan, of course. And Edwards very quickly round the blind side, none too happy at the remarks that Ford had made. And Sean Edwards is going to be read the riot act. He's heard it before, he probably knows it off by heart. Sean Edwards in his newspaper article not happy with what Ford had said after they'd beaten Wigan, that he hoped St Helens would win, and they would win for St Helens. Not quite the right attitude for professional players. And so Castleford up to the halfway line with 6 tackles to come, providing us with bullocking, barging, bashing football. And once again it's a shoulder in and charge forward. And the Wigan forwards seem to have got the measure of the opposition. And a penalty against Wigan in that tackle taken. Looks as if they were going to take it quickly. However, they've been Wigan penalised for stealing the ball in the tackle, and Stedman will kick for touch down the Wigan right wing. Changed his mind, going to run it out himself. Trying to get some points on the board, and he's buried on the Wigan 20-metre line. Castleford not been down here for a long time. Perhaps want to salvage a bit of pride. Wigan with this safe cushion of a lead as they stretch it out towards the left wing. And the referee penalising Wigan, and Castleford take it quickly. This time it's Wigan who accused of line on, but Castleford 10 metres out from the Wigan line now, battering away hard. They did this in the second half last week. Wigan trying to hang on to it, trying to hold them out. Castleford going hard for the line. As the referee giving it, and Castleford forced the way over. right by the post. Mike Ford going in for his second try, making it now Wigan 25, Castleford 10. Simple kick, this right underneath the post. Lee Crooks, big, strong, sturdy player, stabs at it and over in the middle for the second converted try to Castleford. Castleford with a long way to go down the field. 25 points to 12. And the ball's gone loose. This should be Wigan. Wigan snap it up. 9 minutes to go. 25 points to 12. Wigan in an attacking position. Barry John Mather going inside, trying to take them with him. Young, fresh legs, dragging the defenders. A powerful boy. Edwards, little slip pass. Wigan going wide, but Castleford are right in the Wigan line out, and they're forced to bring it back out to the left. Hampson still trying to take them on, forcing his way, still in the 20-metre zone. On to Mather. Mather trying to drive his way forward. He's held 5 metres short. Short pass there from Martin Dermott, set Mather up. That's the long one. Wigan spreading it across the field. Wide passing, Edwards holding it. Onto a Fire. Fire's in the middle. Fire hands it on. Wigan getting it out onto the Wigan. They drop the ball. So forwards plod the way across to the far side of the field. Referee not happy with the scrummaging. Calls Mike Ford to feed again. Mike Ford gets it out, whips it inside. And there's no way through. Seen very little of coin tonight from Castleford. Grano Botica had a great game at standoff half. Here come the big men. Wigan hold onto them, hold them short of the halfway line, still inside the Castleford half. It'll switch of direction. And the Wigan defence has been extremely well organised positionally. They've come in well, they've met the opposition and they've put them down. Lob pass goes out to that. Wigan intercepting a dolly pass. Wigan physio on the field. Can't get it out to a Fire, turning and twisting. Ball's gone loose, referee will bring them back for the knock-on. And there must be some very weird bruised limbs out there on the field. Mick Ford moves it out, getting it from the scrum. And Old Castleford seem to have in the mind is just one idea, just to look for the nearest Wigan player and see if they can run through him. And Wigan are having none of it at all. Castleford had a little more possession this last 10 minutes. And once again, going to have to scrum down. Castleford now running out of steam, running out of ideas, and running out of the top four. Wigan's ball, and they look yards offside as that ball came across field, and Wigan running wide. Martin Afire going over to help the forwards, going to act in half-back, hands it on. Wigan slipping the ball nicely, that causes consternation. Wigan driving the way over the halfway line. And this is hard, still hard, tough going. And Fran O'Botic, who's put so many points on this scoreboard tonight, just been named the man of the match. He's had a tremendous game. His goal kicking has been so deadly. Wigan flicking the ball about now. They've got a lot of points on the board. Quite happy, there's nothing to lose. Something spectacular might come out of keeping the ball alive. But Castleford with it from the scrum. Easily bundled over. Nicow. Wigan locking their arms around him, wrapping him up, making sure the ball isn't slipped. And that's great tackling, a round of applause from the spectators as that strong tackle went in. And that's good running, they couldn't get the ball out, he was backed up on the inside. Castleford still striving might and main. Wigan hanging on, making sure the ball's not, he managed to slip the ball. Good play by Castleford. Going hard for the line, Castleford are going to get another try, Castleford going again. The feeling it might have been Smith going over to 16. Castleford. 2 minutes still to go then as Lee Crooks. Castleford got 3 tries and so far 2 goals, and here he comes up. And there's his 3rd goal, 26 points to 18, so Castleford clawed the way back into the game, and according to the clock, there's 2 minutes to go. So from Wigan having a runaway, they've slumped somewhat. Team being rearranged with Betts having to come off with blood injury, and Barry John Mather. Wigan with both the substitutes on, Mather and Forshaw, and that's a long deep kick. Castleford in their own 20-metre area, coming determinedly. Wigan going to have to stick to the task now, and Wigan penalised in the tackle. Don't want to do anything foolish in these last minutes, and touch is found halfway between the 20-metre line and the halfway line, and here come Castleford surging forward. Wigan hanging on to them, flinging them down to the deck. Sutherland moving it inside, and once again the big men coming forward. And Wigan, you can all hear the chant. Wigan, Wigan, cheering them now into the championship in these last minutes. Castleford giving them the due, giving it all they've got. They're 8 points behind, and they're trying to get some more. Comes to Nicow. Nicow going inside. He's buried on the Wigan defenders. Southernwood from behind to play the ball. Tearing into the Wigan pack. Wigan force him down in the 5th tackle. The whistle's going up. The crowd think it's time for the hooter to go. There's a grubber kick through, which has caused Wigan so much trouble, and Afire shepherds it into touch. This could well be the last scrum of the last league match of this season. The Edwards to feed. Edwards coming over to the scrum. Head shoot out. Southernwood having trouble getting down. In they go. Now it's Dermot who can't get in. Referee wanting them on the 10-metre line, and the seconds are ticking away. Edwards feeds, Edwards gets it out, gives it to a Fire. A Fire not had a yard to move tonight, not had an inch. Wigan now back 10 metres out, running wide across the face of the post. Castleford trying to nail them there. A Fire gone to act in half-back. And he only gets an inch. Barry John Mather dragging his way forward, 3 yards. And Wigan, strong men, doing the attrition stuff. Out to Edwards, switches direction, Hampson hoists the long one, Middleton takes it, Middleton going in field, Barry John Mather is there, does enough to knock him down to the ground, taps his ankles, whistles and hoots as Wigan want this championship match to finish, and they're letting Castleford come away. Ball's gone forward, picked up by Barry John Mather. Back to 1, says the referee. Martin of Fire coming up behind the play of the ball, moves it inside. I would have thought Wigan would stick this up the jumpers. We're in injury time now as Wigan from behind the play of the ball, and Castleford hitting Wigan, and it looked as if a boot went in then. Wigan holding the ball. Can they get it out to the right wing? Searching for the line, and the ball's been dropped. Referee will give it another scrum. That last one wasn't the final scrum of the game. Forwards going over. (26 points to 18 as Castleford get the ball. They're giving it everything they've got as we're playing in stoppage time now. Castleford in possession, trying to spread the ball, a long one out to Middleton. He's running wide, running into the middle of the field. Barry John Mather's long arms reach out. There goes the hurter, and Wigan are still champions. 1993 champions of the Stones Bitter League. Wigan licking Castleford by 26 points to 18 in a fantastic display of football. And now here comes another trophy onto the Wigan sideboard. And now after 26 games of blood, toil and sweat, that so popular captain of Wigan, Dean Bell, goes up to receive the trophy which this great team have won with such great honour and distinction. And there's not a Wigan spectator leaving this ground as they watch the heroes doing the lap of honour. A team so delighted with the victory for which they have fought so hard and which these tremendous Wigan spectators so much appreciate. A great lap of honour then for these players.
Wow. 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 Wow.